Welcome to another episode of Artificial Idiocy.
where we talk about all things gaming.
As people who game just a bit too much.
I'm Atobe-sama.
I'm Raceland Hawk.
And I'm Quanstein. And here's what we have to say on this episode of Artificial Idiocy.
But then again, Microsoft with the 360 has taken a very odd pricing structure. I mean, I personally, at the core, I don't even like the Microsoft points. Anytime I have to
Yeah, that's true.
transfer real cash to points when I have to do math to pay something, usually I don't want to pay that thing.
Your point system is crap. What is it, like 1,000? You can only buy in increments of 500 points, but 500 costs. That's actually like $7.99, right? So
Yeah, it's 400 points is $5.
The same as the Wii, though. I mean, it's in multiple.
no, but Wii is different because 100 points equals $1 for Wii.
Well, yeah. I mean,
It's
it would be
you
based
know
on-
you know exactly how much you're spending, whereas with Microsoft points you kind of don't unless you have a calculator out.
I'm saying the similarity is you can only buy like 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 points.
Yeah. Well, PSN changed too. You can now only buy in $5 increments.
I think there's a minimum $5, but if it's higher than that,
Oh,
if
really?
it's
Okay.
a $7.99 or something, like you can pay $7.99.
Yeah, it's just the minimum amount you can put into your wallet at any
Oh, I
time.
see, I
Point is
see.
$5.
Yeah, that's really cool. But I also thought that maybe Xbox Live would be really worth it if you're really into like the subscription, like if you're subscribed to Netflix and Last.fm and blah blah blah. Because Microsoft is really good with like partnerships. So now they're gonna do like Twitter partnerships and all these other kind of crap. But like if you're into that, I think maybe
Well, does a Netflix membership come free when you buy a gold membership? I thought it was just if you have a gold membership and an Netflix membership, you can just stream on your HDTV, which,
Yeah.
while sounding cool, I mean, you within the 12,000 movie library of Netflix, they have like 1,000 movies.
Oh, it's a limited library. Oh, okay.
Wait,
So
we're not
it's not
saying-
like you're getting the full Netflix experience at cost with the price of an Xbox Live. It's an additional purchase. You just have the opportunity to have it on your console.
Oh, I always want to ask this, but
Better.
is can you get Netflix subscription if you're a silver member or no?
No.
Oh, so that's a gold
That's
exclusive.
that.
Oh,
You
that's
can have the
interesting.
subscription, but you won't.
Right.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can have a subscription. It's just you won't have any sort of connectivity with your 360.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I think, yeah, of course you can still have a Netflix subscription. It's not like you call up Netflix and they're like, sorry, you don't own a 360. You can't have a membership at all.
That would suck.
Severely limit Netflix user base, but okay. I mean, I've already said, but I've already given my final judgment at $50 currently now, 2009. Xbox Live is not worth it to me.
Hmm.
So in terms of if I would reprice it, I still think they could get away with a physical cost, but I'm not exactly sure what I would reduce it to, or even if I would just cut the cost entirely.
You can't like try to make it cost less. I mean, $5 a month for any kind of service, that's nothing. But then you're still thinking about it like, okay, I bought the console. Now, basically, I'm paying to use it.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
some people, like that's how you would see
Well, if you look at it long term, like compare. Okay, you buy a 360, you buy a PS3. PS3 costs more. 4 years later, 360 costs more.
That's
Yeah.
true, especially if you want the wireless
it.
adapter.
Doesn't even take that long. Yeah.
But then I think you can actually be made to think it's worth it because when you have a Xbox 360 subscription, I think because you're paying to play online, you want every game to have an online feature now, because then your money's going to waste.
Wait, I see how it works now. That's why we're so obsessed with multiplayer, because once it's just back to the whole thing again. That like, oh, I'm paying already for something. It's like I want to be able to play my game longer, get more out of it, because I'm paying more.
Yeah, well, because you buy a game that's only single player on the 360, and you have a gold membership, then some of your money is going to waste because that game is only single player. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, that's a logical theory that a lot of consumers might arrive at, and I definitely think having a a subscription fee has tweaked consumer taste in favor of multiplayer, just in terms of lengthening the value of their games.
Yeah, that's why like maybe on the PS3 side of things, there's more there's games with only multiplayer like Warhawk, Soulcom, and a bunch of others, Fat Princess, and then there's games that are only single player. Like on the 360, I think that's a bit more rarer to see.
Yeah, think about it though. If you had a game on 360 that was only multiplayer, it'd be like, well, what if you're not paying for a subscription? Then
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
play it all.
That makes sense now. Yeah, I just got that. You know, sometimes I'm pretty brilliant.
You just keep thinking that.
My name is Kwanstein, after all. Yeah, just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was pretty good on Xbox Live. Maybe we'll end it on that note. Maybe next time we could do it again when we have someone who's like an Xbox like.
Who actually owns Xbox Live Gold?
Yeah.
I actually play on it. And it's like, wow.
And you guys are totally wrong.
Good point. I don't see why we're so like removed from that. We play. We might have played games online. You're saying like, okay, is it worth? So many of these games released today are like all about the multiplayer. Like that's what everyone's playing. Like 90% of the people are probably buying it, and they're not touching the single player. They're putting it in. It's like I'm going online. So yes, is it worth just playing multiplayer games?
Yeah. Well, I could do the same thing on the PS3. So like for me, who already owns a PS3, like to me it doesn't seem worth it because it's. Okay, maybe it's an inferior service, but it's still a free service.
Yeah, maybe it's inferior, right? That's up to debate. Like, I don't really care. I know that I can play multiplayer, and generally, I don't feel like most people are looking for more features than that, or features at all. It's like everything else is a feature. The multiplayer, that's the thing. That's your service. I don't need features. Like, might I pay for those? Yeah, if I really want the features, but I can have the multiplayer.
What can you really tack on to a multiplayer experience in that respect? I mean, aside from very microtransactions.
Yeah,
even with my PS3, I don't play multiplayer. That's just the kind of gamer I am.
I see. Well, you're a wrong person to pick for this discussion based on all.